guys, welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you are new here. My name is Kayla and I make new videos every week on beauty, fashion, lifestyle content, and today I'm going to be doing a favorites video, which I am so excited about because I have not done a favorites video in so long, and I know that you guys love them. I love them because I just get to sit down and talk about like all of these good products that I've been using over the past couple months, so what more could you want? If you guys like favorites videos and you want me to do them monthly again, I know I've really been slacking. I have not done it in a couple months, but if you do like to see these kinds of videos like every month, then give this one a thumbs up so I know, and subscribe down below if you're not already. I would love to have you. If you're not already, follow me over on Instagram. I think that's all I have to say, so let's get started. All right, so I know I usually go in categories for my favorites videos, but for this one, I think I just want to go completely random. I have lifestyle stuff, beauty stuff, fashion stuff, tons of different things. The very first thing that I want to talk to you guys about is something that you probably have heard me talk about before, and those are Loopy phone cases. I have talked about these for years now. Actually, I mentioned them in one of my earlier favorites videos. These are my favorite phone cases by far, and they are the Loopy phone cases. So I have one on my phone right now. This is the leopard one. I've always loved Loopy cases ever since I very first bought one, and Loopy is actually sponsoring today's video, so shout out to Loopy phone cases. But I want to tell you guys about these because I actually do get a lot of questions about these and if I like them and stuff, because you guys always see me, you know, on Instagram carrying this around like this or whatever. I always just have my phone dangling with me. So I have quite the collection here that I have accumulated. This one's probably my current favorite. It's just like a sparkly one. It's kind of iridescent in a way. And if you have never heard of Loopy before, basically they are just a phone case that has this loop on the back of the case, just like that, to where you can easily, you know, handle your phone. It's kind of like, you know, people that have those pop sockets on the back of their phone. Personally, I never liked those, and I like the Loopy so much better because it's more secure. So if I'm holding this and taking a picture like over a bridge or out of a car or something like that, this, I never feel like I'm gonna drop it because it is attached to my hand. So I personally love these. I've turned a lot of my friends and family members onto them. They do have a kind of bumper around the edge here, so whenever I do drop my phone, I have never had an issue with it cracking the screen or anything like that because these are super protective as well. And the loops on the back of them are interchangeable, which is another great thing that I love about them. So for instance, with this sparkly silver case, it would be really cute to put my purple Loopy band on there, or I could do the pink Loopy band. That would be really cute as well. And I do have a coupon code with Loopy if you guys are interested in purchasing any of the phone cases that I talk about today. My coupon code is just Kayla Nicole, and that will get you 10% off. But let me run through my collection really quickly. So I have this little tie-dye number here. It's just like a pink and purple tie-dye moment. And if you're curious what they look like on the inside, that is what they look like. But yeah, those just kind of fold down once you put your phone in. They're super thick and sturdy, very substantial, great material. I have the tie-dye one. I have another sort of tie-dye one, but this one is more of like a purple marble. And this one is kind of like a matte smooth surface, whereas this one is like a shinier surface. I have two different leopard ones. You guys know I love a good leopard print. So we have the traditional leopard here, which is so beautiful in the fall specifically. And then we have this black like onyx leopard. This one is definitely another one of my personal faves. I actually just took this one off of my phone. Absolutely love the black onyx leopard. It's one of my favorites. They also just came out with like an iridescent like opal looking case. That one is like next on my wish list. I think it's so beautiful. And then the last two I have here, this one's just kind of like a white ombre, and then this one is a like turquoise sparkle. This is probably next in my lineup. Once I'm done with the silver sparkle, I'll probably change into this guy because he is so cute. And they also all come with their own little dust bags here, so your cases will come wrapped up just like that. It's just like a nice little addition to your purchase, but I'm obsessed, you guys. You have to check them out. I really don't think I would ever go back to any other case other than Loopy cases. They are just my absolute favorite. When I'm carrying groceries, I can have like a million bajillion things in my hand and my phone is still just dangling on for dear life, but it's not going anywhere because it is protected by my Loopy case. And even with the like loop on the back. It still fits into my back pocket like perfectly fine, so I don't really have any issues with that either. Like I said, you can get 10% off using the coupon code Kayla Nicole. So if you pick any up, like tag me in your photos on Instagram. I would love to see which one you go with. And once again, thank you to Loopy for sponsoring today's video. All right, next up, we're going to switch gears to a couple of like beauty skincare sort of favorites, and I'm going to kind of loop these together because they are all kind of surrounding my recent skin discovery. I used to consider myself to be someone who has like oily to combination skin, and now the older I get, the drier my skin gets, like especially during the winter time. I was doing anything and everything to combat the dryness. I guess we'll start with the number one thing that just really brought my skin back to life. This is the Fresh Rose Deep Hydration Sleeping Mask. It says it replenishes and locks in hydration, but this stuff worked tremendously. I would put it on like it says as a sleeping mask, and then when I would wake up the next morning, my skin would definitely feel revived. I would still go in and like do my other normal like dry skin routine skincare stuff, but this seriously was a game changer. So you start with this gel looking one down here, and you put that all over your face. As you can see, mine is almost empty actually. So I apply this pretty liberally, and then once that absorbs into your skin, I usually wait and just like let it, you know, kind of dry for a minute. Then I will go into this creamy moisturizer here and apply that all over my face liberally as well. And it also smells like roses. It's so nice and relaxing and refreshing all at the same time. When I go to sleep with this on, like my face just feels just damp to the touch, even when it's soaked in, because it does have that deep hydration aspect. If you have dry skin, you've got to give this a try. Next up, my number one moisturizer when it comes to combating dry skin is the Pharmacy Beauty Honey Halo Moisturizer. It is just a thicker moisturizer. As you can see, you don't need a lot of it, but it is really going to sink into your skin and just make it feel alive again, kind of similar to this, but this is a sleeping mask, and this is just like a daily moisturizer. I put this on at night sometimes if I'm not doing like a deep mask, or I will just put this on in the morning times. It works well under makeup. It doesn't make my face greasy at all, but it just provides that like plumping moisture. I can see myself using this for a very long time. I actually got a big version of this as well since I'm almost out of the little one. As you guys know, any skincare concerns you're struggling with are definitely going to lead right into your makeup routine and make that a little bit difficult possibly. So when I was having my dry skin issues, certain makeup products I just was not able to use because they would just be patchy on my dry skin. I did find a couple products that kind of helped me with that situation. The first one I've talked about in my Sephora recommendations video, and this is the Urban Decay Stay Naked Hydromaniac Tinted Glow Hydrator. I don't know if they consider this a tinted moisturizer or a foundation. To me, it's definitely more of a foundation. It is a medium to full coverage, I would say, because it is very buildable, but this is really hydrating. It did not cling to any dry patches on my skin. It looked really, really good, nice and just kind of dewy. It says it has kombucha filtrate and marula oil in it, so it is definitely going to be hydrating on your skin. I got mine in the shade 30 Light, and that was definitely a good shade for me when I was definitely really fair, but I'm thinking about picking up another shade and just like a little bit of a darker shade for summertime, because this would be a really good summertime foundation. Like I said, just because it is super hydrating and it's not too heavy. This was a go-to for me the past couple months. Also, this is not a new product at all, and that is the Anastasia Dewy Set Setting Spray. So once I had put my foundation on and then I tried to go over with powder, it would just look so patchy and it would have just like picked up my foundation. So what I would do is I would take this dewy setting spray it all over my face, and then I would take a beauty blender and just dab it, and it really helped my foundation and powders not look cakey or patchy or dry. I love this stuff not only for a setting spray, but also as just like a hydrator in the middle of doing my makeup to kind of fix those mistakes that might have happened because of my dry patches. So highly recommend this guy if you do deal with dry skin, or if you just want like a little dewy finish. So next, let's talk about a hair product. This is something that is so cool. You've probably seen it on TikTok. This brand is called Heatless Hair. Like I said, I saw it go viral on TikTok and I waited until they had another launch because they sell out so often. Let me describe this to you guys. So it comes with the little curling ribbon 2 scrunchies, and then it also comes with a little clip. What you do is you put this on your hair. I'm gonna just sit here and explain this to you guys like looking like a fool, but basically you put this on your hair. The product says that you're supposed to do it on 85% dry hair, so like a little bit damp, a little bit dry. I've tried it that way, and with how much hair I have, it's hard to get it like to that exact perfect point. Personally, that didn't work as well for me as just using this as a way to hold your curls and curl it on dry hair. So what I would do is completely dry my hair or curl it, you know, like I have now, but basically you'll just take sections of your hair and wrap it around just like that. I'm just doing it really sloppily, as you can see. I'm not gonna do all of mine just to show you, you know what I mean. But anyways, yeah, you'll end up wrapping it on your hair, you'll tie it off, you sleep in it, and then the next day, you guys, I know it seems like it won't work, but you guys, it is amazing. You wake up with the most beautiful curls. You just take them out just like that. I've never seen better heatless curls in my life. I love this so much. It saves me so much time because the next day I don't have to worry about doing my hair at all. I especially love to travel with this. I've traveled with this on a family trip, a girls trip, and I'm just like, hey everybody, I'm gonna be looking like crazy, but watch, I'm gonna wake up with a beautiful, you know, full curls, and they're always so surprised by it. So link it down below, gotta check it out. All right, next let's talk about a fashion favorite, and these are a pair of shoes from Steve Madden. These are just the most adorable rhinestone covered slide sandals. So I picked these up a couple weeks ago from DSW, I want to say, and I have been wearing them seriously. I'm not even exaggerating, like every single day. They are so beautiful. They actually are separate right here. I don't know if you can tell, but they're super, super comfortable. I love the neutral color. They just have like a beige leopard on the bottom, and then of course the silver rhinestone strap across. These do run true to size. I just have my normal size 8. Like I said, super comfy. They don't rub me like right here or anything like a lot of slides do. I will say I did have to break them in for like a couple days. They were just a little bit stiff at first, but now I could wear these all day long and be fine. I just love these because they look good with either like lounge outfits or really cute outfits. Like I paired them once with a dress and a jean jacket and a crossbody bag, and I loved it. But then I also just throw them on running to the grocery store or out to get lunch or whatever with leggings and a t-shirt and a ball cap. These are super versatile. I'm totally gonna be wearing these all summer long. Another fashion favorite is a graphic tee. You guys know how I feel about graphic tees. I swear I have at least one graphic tee in every favorites video, but that's because I'm constantly buying new ones and they're all my favorites. So this is another one from Urban Outfitters. They are probably my favorite place to buy oversized graphic tees. So I recently picked up this one, which is beautiful because of the pastel colors in it. I just love this for spring. It does have a lot of distressing, as you can see, and this one is a Metallica graphic tee. So I like this because it's kind of grungy and edgy, but it still has those really girly colors in it too. So for me, this is totally my style in a t-shirt. Like I'm a little bit edgy and unexpected in my fashion, but still feminine and girly at the same time. This is like me in a shirt. I absolutely love it. I got mine in the size large/extra large. So they have like range sizing. Like it is very oversized, but that's kind of like how they're supposed to be. Usually I would just style this like really simple with a pair of leggings and my sparkle slides. That is definitely an outfit I have worn lately. Or like I'll do a bra tuck with this, tie it in a knot, something like that. Wear it with boyfriend jeans, some booties, or some sandals. There's so many ways to style these. They're just super comfy. Next up, a sort of lifestyle favorite, and that is a new flavor. Well, it's not new, but it's a newer flavor to me of Liquid IV. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you know how I feel about Liquid IV. I absolutely love them. I do work with them. I do have a coupon code, so I will put that down below in the description box, but I wanted to mention them because I really do use them multiple times a week. My husband uses them multiple times a week. Like we are a huge Liquid IV family. Liquid IV is a hydration multiplier electrolyte drink mix. So one packet of Liquid IV into your 8 ounces of water equals the equivalent of 3 bottles of water. So it's really, really crazy and really great for hydration. So one of the main reasons I love these is for, you know, nights when you are drinking a little bit more. So have to have these in our household. They are literally an essential for us nowadays. And this one is in strawberry. It tastes so, so good. I love their fruit flavors because they're not too like overly artificially sweet, if that makes sense. They're just very mild, really good, natural tasting flavors. They recently sent over strawberry and I had never tried the strawberry and it is now one of my favorites. My other favorites are like the tangerine one I talk about all the time. It's an immunity support. I also love the watermelon one and the berry one. The lemon lime is good for every day. Aside from drinking, they're also just good if you wake up and you just want to be like really hydrated and also have like a flavored water. They're just really good for you. A couple more beauty favorites. I really wanted to mention this Nars bronzer that I recently picked up from Nordstrom, actually is where I got mine. It has been so long since I have been this impressed with a product. This is a cream bronzer from Nars. Like I said, it is in Laguna. It is the Sun-Kissed bronzing cream, you guys, and I'm not usually a cream product kind of person, but this product is a game changer. It is amazing. So it only comes in 2 shades and this is actually the lighter of the 2 shades. That is my only thing about it, is that I do wish they would come out with more shades and especially some lighter shades, because this is pretty dark and I feel like I don't even have that fair of skin. So someone super fair, unfortunately, I feel like you're just not gonna love this as much as I do. But if you have my skin tone or darker, this shade or the darker shade would be beautiful on you. So I'm not sure if you guys can tell, but it is the contour that I'm wearing today. And I just went a little bit light with it today. This is the Sonia Kashuk angled brush. I don't even know if they still sell this. I mean, I hope that they do, but this is so old. But I just dip right in there, put it right here, you know, in that little contour area. It is so freaking seamless, you guys. It does not pick up my foundation, my powder, nothing. It just like honestly applies like a cream to powder. Like it's just so blendable, so creamy, stays in place all day long. I have no issues with it. It is just so beautiful. I literally cannot sit here and say enough good things about this. If you get nothing else from this video and you're like my complexion, girl, you've got to get this. You're gonna love it. Also, while we're on the subject, the same, I think, collection from Nars included this palette, and I actually wanted to mention this as well because it is so beautiful. So the packaging itself is so gorgeous. It's like a gold, very summery vibes, which is what they were going for. This is called the Summer Solstice palette. I'm actually wearing this palette on my eyes today as well, but here is the shade range. I love this palette. For some reason, I just feel like this palette is like a little bit more unique than a lot of the palettes we're seeing lately. I love this pop of color here. The shades are just like so shimmery and beautiful. It does have 2 matte shades and the rest are kind of shimmers or glitters. So you definitely have to love shimmers to love this, but you guys know I love a good shimmer. And these are really nice. I'm super impressed with the formula. Very beautiful for summer. I think that's just gonna be gorgeous. Next up, I have a lounge set that I want to share with you guys from Aerie. I've been living in this lately. It is so beautiful. I picked mine up in this gorgeous hunter green color, but they have a lot of other color options, of course. First, we just have a very oversized hoodie here, and it has like this lace up detail in the front. So it's just like very loose and flowy, and it is a hoodie. So it does have a hoodie in the back, and it does have like a slight slit detail here on the sides. It is long sleeve, but it is very lightweight. It's not like a really thick fleece or anything in the inside. It's just a very lightweight kind of spring and summer geared material. I got mine in a size large and it fits really well. I mean, keep in mind it is supposed to be very oversized, so it is very big on me. That's kind of how I like my lounge sets, but if you do not like your lounge sets long and big, then definitely size down in the hoodie. And then I also got the shorts to match. The shorts are also longer, which you guys know I like long shorts. I just don't like showing my booty too much. So these fit perfectly. They are in a size large as well. They just have an elastic waistband. They do have functioning pockets. Like I said, they are a little bit longer with like a little bit of a rolled detail at the bottom. And then they do have like a little back pocket detail as well. This one is not a functioning pocket though. I love these two together, especially because the hoodie is kind of just really long. So your shorts almost almost just like peek out at the bottom, which to me is just like really cute and like dainty. Next, I wanted to mention this teeth whitening sort of system that I recently tried. I actually got this in my FabFitFun box. In just like 2 uses, this made such a difference in my teeth. Like seriously, I took it off the second time that I did it, and me and Patrick were like, dang, my teeth are like whiter like immediately after. It's called Mobile White, and it basically comes with these syringes, and then it also comes with this little thing, and you basically hook it up to your phone. You just plug it up just like that, and the blue light comes on, and you just put it on your teeth like that. After, of course, you put the like teeth whitening gel on the mouthpiece. It works really, really well. They say that you're supposed to use it, I think 5 nights in a row or something for the best results. This stuff works so surprisingly well, and it did not make my teeth sensitive at all. And I have sensitive teeth. This did not affect me. It is really, really good, you guys. So I wanted to mention it if you are looking for a teeth whitening at home remedy. Another beauty product, I wanted to mention the It Cosmetics Miracle Water again. I'm not going to spend too long on it because I did talk about it in my Sephora recommendations video. Basically, it's like a micellar water, but it also has like added skincare benefits such as an anti-aging component, a radiance booster, and just a skin softening technique that is so nice on your skin. What I do is I usually, if I'm taking off my makeup with either a cleansing balm or just a makeup remover wipe, I'll put this on a reusable cotton round and just go over it one more time to just get any makeup that I missed, because I promise you, no matter what you're doing to cleanse your skin, there's still always just a little bit of makeup left behind unless you are double cleansing. So this is like a really good way to kind of double cleanse without doing, you know, something super extensive. So random, but next up is a home decor item that I wanted to mention because I know you guys are gonna love this. I actually picked this up on Etsy because I was looking for something to go underneath our mantle. So I wanted something that was like long, that I could like put different things in throughout, you know, different seasons or holidays or whatever. I could just kind of decorate it differently. So I found this handmade like wooden, it's kind of like a bowl, but it's like rectangle. So yeah, it's pretty big, but it's handmade, hand stained and everything from Etsy. But I'm planning on getting just like some, you know, like the different color like orb sets, like the balls that you put in, you know, different like vases or bowls or whatever around your house. I got some of those just for like a neutral, like really simple decor option. But like during Christmas time, you could put like a like really pretty garland or little figurines in there. Like just so much you can do with something like this. In the spring, you could put flowers, like whatever. So yeah, I'm excited to see what all I can do with this. It's just a really nice base piece that's neutral enough that you can do a lot with, but that's still like a statement in itself at the same time. All right, a couple of trendier fashion pieces. First is this butterfly necklace that I actually got from Princess Polly when I filmed my collaboration with them, but I love this. It just takes me back to the 90s. It's so dainty and simple, but yet a statement at the same time. I have been wearing this nonstop with everything. Like if I wasn't wearing these top two, I would even pair it with something like that, just like a coin necklace too, and that's really pretty. This is absolutely adorable. Like I said, this one is from Princess Polly, but I also found one from Amazon that I will link down below as well. And then another super trendy piece that I picked up recently is this bag from Amazon. You guys know I do Amazon content all the time. I've actually been going live on Amazon. So I'm working with the Amazon Live team, and I've been going live every single Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern time doing different themed categories. So I will link my storefront down below if you want to check it out. And I recently did one all on spring fashion, and this bag was included. And honestly, you guys, I was so unsure how I would actually feel about this bag once I got it and tried to style it, but I am obsessed with it. I think it is so freaking cute. It's also really easy. It fits a lot actually. Like I fit my phone, wallet, lip gloss, my mask, you know, sunglasses, whatever, was able to fit in here. It does have gold hardware, which was super important to me because you guys know I wear gold a lot, and you just unzip it. Like I said, it does have a lot of room, and it does have a crossbody strap if you are interested in wearing it like a crossbody. I did not wear it as a crossbody, but I do feel good knowing I have that option, you know what I mean? I'm totally in love with it. It's something so trendy that I didn't want to spend a lot of money on. So to be able to find it from Amazon was perfect for me, and I'm actually highly impressed with it. I'll put up a picture here of how I styled it the first time, and they have a bunch of different colors. Oh, and by the way, I think it comes in 2 different sizes. I got the large size because this is still pretty small and it's the large size, so I would definitely get the large if I were you. Another thing that I have been loving lately that is kind of a bigger item, but I still wanted to mention it because it has really been one of my favorites this past month, and that is my iPad. So for the longest time, I have been contemplating getting an iPad, and I just didn't know if it was worth it. When I started doing the Amazon lives that I was just talking about, I was like, okay, I think now might be the time to take the plunge because I can film on my iPad, and that would be, you know, a lot easier for me to see things and just be able to work it. And then also I really wanted to start doing like the Procreate stuff where people plan on their iPads and draw, because I love doing that like sort of graphic design stuff. I wanted to mention all of my iPad accessories as well. So right now I have it in this case, and by the way, mine is the iPad Air 4th generation in the rose gold, and I got it on Amazon and it was almost $100 cheaper than it was on the Apple website. This cover actually unfolds and it has a keyboard. The keyboard is like magnetic to the case, so if you were like out and about, you could honestly use your iPad as a laptop. It is magnetic, so you can't even, it doesn't even move around very much at all. So for me to be able to just take my iPad and use it as a laptop if I need to is really cool. So I will link this case down below, and then you just fold it up. You can't even really tell there's a keyboard in there. It's super lightweight still, very slim and discreet, but still you have like a whole package right here. And then I also have a paper-like screen on it. It makes it easier to write on it and draw and things like that I wanted to do. And it also doesn't have a glare because it's not like those shiny screen protectors. This one is just like more matte. Patrick just installed it or like put it on for me, and it works really, really well. So love this. And I actually also got an Apple Pencil because like I said, I wanted to be able to do the Procreate and all of that. The Apple Pencil is also really great. It charges like on your laptop, which I didn't even know. I'm just like such an iPad noob. I have loved having my iPad. It's just so convenient having a bunch of different Apple devices. So I was contemplating it for a while, and I'm so glad I took the plunge. A couple more fashion favorites. I'm gonna try to move this along a little quicker, but I wanted to mention these flare jeans from Abercrombie & Fitch. I did get them in a size 32 because I usually size up in my Abercrombie jeans. I do think I could have done the 31, which would be like a 12. I think that would have fit perfectly fine, but honestly I don't mind this size. They're just a little bit bigger and stretchier, which is fine with me, especially for the flares. And I did get these in a regular, so I did not get a short in these. I love these so much, you guys. So many pairs of flare jeans in the past, I have just felt like they did not flatter my body at all. They would either like bunch up in the waist or the crotch and just like look really weird. I just did not like any of flare jeans that I've ever tried until I tried these. I'm obsessed with them. I'll insert a picture of me wearing them. They are just incredible. I think part of it is definitely probably me sizing up as well, because I do like the fit in the waist. I don't feel like they're squeezing me, so I can wear these with bodysuits and not feel like I'm like, you know, bulging out of them or anything. But I love the wash of these. They're just super simple and I'm obsessed with them. I just paired them with like a bodysuit and like a denim jacket and some booties. Such a cute look, you guys. These make me feel like $1,000,000. These just gave me like instant confidence. I also wanted to mention the Jaclyn Cosmetics liquid lipsticks because a lot of you guys asked me my thoughts on them. I wanted to let you guys know I do really love these. I think that the #1 thing that Jaclyn has for her is her color selections. Like the colors that she chooses, like literally I was sitting there and I was like, I want every single one. Like they're all so beautiful. My favorite shades are probably Truth. This one's just like a good everyday nude for my skin tone. Be Brave is similar to Truth, but it's a little bit more pinky. And then I don't have it down here right now, but the other one I really like is called Get Real. And I did not think that I would like it as much as I do, but it's more of a peachy undertone and I am obsessed with the way that it looks on my skin tone. I just really love it. These are definitely more of like a softer matte. They're not drying at all, but with that being said, I do find that there is slightly a little bit more transfer than some of my other liquid lipsticks, but I don't really mind that. For me, I like how hydrating these are on my lips. They're not drying at all and they definitely feel like a soft matte on my lips. Like they're just really, they feel feel really nice and velvety on my lips. So I don't really mind that. And they do stay way longer than any normal lipstick. Like they stay on your lips all day, I would say, but they just transfer a little bit, especially if you pair a gloss over it. So just keep that in mind. But I still really love these. Alrighty, and the very last thing that I wanted to mention is an audiobook and a TV show that I've been interested in and watching and listening to and all of that. Basically, it all started when I listened to the podcast interview with Alex from Call Her Daddy podcast and Holly Madison, who, if you don't know, she used to be one of Hugh Hefner's like main girlfriends back in the 2000s. I listened to the interview and it just really intrigued me on what her life was like living in the Playboy Mansion and dating Hugh Hefner, what her experience was like, how did she get involved in that so young, why did she make that decision, does she regret the decision, how did she become successful now. And honestly, that podcast interview was really good, but I still had so many questions, so I did purchase her book on Audible, and I'm about 4 to 5 chapters in, but I love it. Personally, I love listening to it on Audible because she narrates it. I just can relate to her so much more just hearing her actually say it and tell the stories and everything. Really good book. And I've also been watching The Girls Next Door, which is such an old TV show, but you can watch it for free on Tubi. I think there's like 6 seasons of The Girls Next Door, which is a show about Hugh Hefner's girlfriends at the time, which were Holly Madison, Kendra Wilkinson, and Bridget. I don't know her last name, but anyways, it's super interesting. It's kind of interesting to watch the show and listen to her book at the same time, because in the show she's like, I love Hugh Hefner, this is my life forever, blah blah. And then in the book, now that she's, you know, an adult woman, she realizes that she was manipulated and kind of abused in that relationship. So I don't know, it's super interesting, but that has been my entertainment of choice lately, is her audiobook and then the TV show way back from the 2000s. So those are all of my favorites. That has been what I've been into and loving lately for the past couple months. And I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what your favorite products have been during the past month. I feel like we haven't gotten to like chat just like about things that we've been loving lately. So let me know what you're loving down below. Give this video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Subscribe down below if you're not already. Thank you guys so much for watching as always. I love you guys and I appreciate your support so much, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye you guys.